So, yeah, I really wanted to do a review of GWR's Class 800s, or Class 802, the IET, Intercity Express train, whatever you want to call it. I had the opportunity. I wanted to go down to Devon by train. In the end, I had to leave Devon by train. Well, my aunt was perfectly willing to drive me back home, but I said no, I want to go by train. Ostensibly to record a review. And I mentioned this in the impromptu video the other day, but yeah, things didn't pan out. I was meant to get on the 11:15. That would have been an express service to London Paddington. It would have only stopped at Taunton and Tiverton Parkway, and then it would have been fast from Taunton all the way to Paddington. Or would it have stopped at Reading too? I think it would have stopped at Reading too, but whatever. I was supposed to get on the 11:15. Yeah, unfortunately, it was like everyone in Devon decided they were going to drive into Exeter that day. And we left, we thought we had plenty of time when we left at 10:10. We didn't. It took too long. And yeah, it was completely out of our control. So I ended up getting on the 11:38 instead, and that service was packed. Just, I've not seen a train that busy in a while. But then again, pandemic and all that. So yeah, I decided I wasn't gonna record on that one. I was hoping to get on the express service, which might have been less busy, but it really put me off, this whole delay thing. And unfortunately, the road traffic delay was not the end of the issues, because at Castle Carey, for some reason, a late running train was allowed to run in front of us. I mean, I don't get that. If a train is late, don't let it hold up the train that isn't late. I mean, Castle Carey, it's a 3-platform station, and it should have just been able to wait for us to go past, but no. And what's even more irritating is it was a Class 165, which is a maximum speed of 75 miles per hour. So we were forced to go at about at least 3/4 of our maximum permitted speed. Like along that section, it's up to 100 miles an hour. We were barely hitting 70 most of the time. So yeah, we got to Paddington about 20-25 minutes late. That was great, because that meant by the time I got on the tube, I knew I was going to miss my connection to home from Victoria. Everything was pivoting on me catching that 11:15, and the traffic just messed things up. So the best I can do in terms of a review is a bit of a footage I captured on my phone, and just my experiences, my words. What did I think of it? Actually, it wasn't bad. I was half expecting the train to be falling to pieces. It wasn't, actually. I've watched a Super Albs video of his review of the Class 800 or whatever it was, and he was not impressed. It was like everything you touched, it wasn't securely fitted. I didn't touch everything, but at least the seats weren't able to be pulled up by just tugging on them. So the seats were secure, the panelling appeared to be secure. So there was that. And the seat, whilst, well, it wasn't the ironing board I was expecting, it wasn't the sort of thing that you'd melt into, but it was comfortable enough that I sat there no issues, really. The only issues were that I had to sit backwards for most of the journey, and I don't particularly do well when I'm facing backwards on a train. And the plug sockets are in a really awkward place underneath the seat. And yeah, my charger cable did not like that, and it's got a permanent kink in it now, and it's broken. So yeah, if you need to charge your phone on an IET or a Zuma or whatever, make sure you see if you can get a charger that has the that doesn't have the USB port facing down towards the floor, because I'm pretty sure that's what's destroyed my really quite nice charger cable. Okay, that's about it. Nothing wrong with the train. It was actually a decent journey, and I look forward to my next journey on one. That's all.